I can't wait to present the egg weights. I've never presented them because Kirsten won't let me. I'll explain. Okay, you know how we do it. If you tune into Perfect Accessory every Friday afternoon, it's maybe the kickstart to your weekend. You know that like in the building, each item is a line, right? So line 1, line number 2, line number 3. Line 1 is always a biggie. It's a good one. It's a juicy deal, right? I insist on it. Here is the line 1 for today. Can you tell I'm excited? It's this t-shirt from Cuddl Duds. Cotton core is not pure 100% cotton. We're going to talk about the remainder of it. Elbow sleeve, kind of has a really cool like elevated fit to it, right? And I love a neckline that comes up a little bit closer. There's so much to love about this t-shirt. You get 2. Okay, guys, we are talking about a $30 deal on Cuddl Duds cotton core that did not exist before today. Usually $50 for the duo, because when we talk about the fabrication on this and how it's constructed and built, you'll understand why it's a super high quality tee. But the fact that you get to build out your wardrobe in a ton of colors, by the way, for less than $15 each, man, this is why I've been saying tune in this weekend, because we're pulling out all the stops. It feels like Black Friday weekend. So let's go ahead and do color choices on this. It's the first time we've taken $20 off of this value. Sadly, though, it won't be reordered. That's what clearance sale price means. So the first, and there's a reason why it's up front, because, you know, if we were shopping together and you even tried to walk away from the rack without the white and black, I'd be like, girl, get back here. Here's the white and black. Here's the heather gray and navy. Then we have it in turquoise and green. And in this case, I would call it like a light sage and the turquoise. Then we have it in ivy green, and that will come with peach. Next is pink, paired with washed ink. So you see how that has almost like a, well, if it were a denim story, I'd call it like medium indigo, right? And then here we have it in the yellow and periwinkle. So there's periwinkle, and there it is in the yellow. Okay, so I will apologize in advance for the number of times I say this is a set of 2, because friends are going to be tuning in. They're going to look at this price and think that we're talking about 1. All right. It is 2. Let's get straight to the size chart, because if you want to order right away, I want to make sure we get you in the right size so you don't have to come back. And I appreciate that we are very, deep in the numbers that we give you. You really only need the dress size, and that is your department store dress size, not QVC. So if you are, for example, an 18 in a dress, order the extra large. You do not need to size up or down from what you see right there. So what is the big story about this? We already have 500 orders, by the way. This is what usually happens at the beginning of the show. It's actually a couple different reasons why I get really hype about, of all things, a t-shirt. One of them, and the conversation we usually have to start, is fabrication. So we call this cotton core because the core of it is cotton. It is not 100% cotton. Not that that's a bad thing, but it does sometimes have its disadvantages. It can shrink, it can pill, it fades. You buy one size, it turns out being another size, and when you wear it, it stretches out to another, and so on and so on. Put the gray up front for detail. This one is 57% cotton, but the remainder of it is rayon span. So that gives it the gutsiness that you like in a really good, hefty cotton, and the stretch and recovery and a silky hand of rayon span. And when you blend all of that together, all of a sudden you have something that feels equal parts like blouse-like or luxury material, and equal parts the cotton t-shirt that you love. Now, if we did that in a super short sleeve, okay, I'd probably call it a base layer, right? You're gonna put a jacket over it, you're gonna put something else, a cardigan on top of it. But this has an elbow sleeve, only come on in and take a look at what that sleeve actually finishes in. So you see how it has this banded finish at the elbow? You can barely tell until you wear it and you realize it gives it even more structure and it doesn't kind of bunch up right there at the elbow crook. These are the little things that make a big difference. I should warn you, I tend to get a little geeked out over the details. It is a rounded neckline, not a crew that comes all the way up, and not a scoop or a bateau that comes out too far. So you have that real pretty finish to it. Shoulder has a great structure to it. And then the way it lays beautifully on the body, I'm going to fully kind of pull mine out so you can see coverage on it too. Little Cuddl Duds finish and a side split. I'm going to take you through the color choices again. We have 1,200 orders. It's a set of 2 for $29.98. $15 t-shirt today, guys. If you buy it and the today's special value and wear it as lounge or pajamas, awesome. $15. I know you have sleep bottoms from other stores, right? And you're going to pair that back to that, or sleep shorts. Great. But you're going to wear this even to work with dress slacks. All right, here's the heather gray and navy. Popular. There it is in the turquoise and green. We are down to 1,500 remaining in turquoise green. This is the ivy and peach. Only 1,200 remain. We have it in pink and washed ink. 700. And then periwinkle and yellow. 300, but don't forget the white and black. Mike says, quite popular. 2,000 remain. That actually makes me nervous because 2,000 have already been ordered, and it's white and black, right? You might get 2 sets of the white and black. And the whole reason that this set came about is based in this brand. Hopefully by now you're familiar with it. If you're not, that's okay. We are not the only retailers that present Cuddl Duds, but we do often work with them to create these bundles, these sets. Their primary mission is comfort apparel loungewear that also bridges over into other functions. And they do true pajamas and true outerwear. But I would say a good 50 to 60% of what we present are meant to bleed into other areas of your life. So you're wearing this with a yoga pant, with a legging, you're getting your workout in it, and you're also wearing it with a blazer, a denim jacket, a cardigan, a vest, and for heaven's sakes, it's a t-shirt. You just wear it on its own. When it has that kind of coverage, you do. And I love that we're seeing it, especially on our models, in lighter colors, because I don't want you to think, mostly cotton, it's going to be really sheer. In fact, we do ourselves sometimes a disservice by taking our prices this low because it alters your perception of what you're getting. I don't know if you do the same thing. When you go to a clearance rack, you go, is there something wrong with it? And at $29.98 for a set of 2, you might actually wonder. And then you realize, well, wait, everybody who's wearing it, it fits them beautifully. Everybody who's wearing it, I can't see through. Everybody who's wearing it isn't wearing a crop top or a tunic that comes down to their knees. And everybody who's wearing it can only model half of what you're getting. And that to me is the most beautiful part. Honey, can I ask you what size you're wearing? 1X. 1X. Okay, thank you. So if you're looking and going, that seems about my size, 1X, I'm wearing it in the extra small. And then I want to call out too, tagless. And if you have travel coming up, it's on my brain because I'll be leaving next week to go see my daughter. And of course now, to me, the worst part is the packing. Some people actually enjoy it. God bless you. Because it means I have to make decisions, like what stays and what goes. I want to take my whole closet with me, right? And you have a couple of these on your trip, and it's what you're pairing with your lounge pants, your pajama pants, walking shorts, leggings, I mean everything in between, and you're good to go. Once again, not going to tell you how to wear a t-shirt, but I will get a little bit in everybody's faces when I see a deal like this. And there's a reason why, because we had a lot of discussions. What are we going to put right at the beginning of the show? And I said, let's go for broke. And let's show everybody one of the best deals in the entire show on a $6 easy pay. 3,500 orders. Before I go through the color choices again, I do just want to remind you that clearance sale price is different from a clearance price. And I realize that seems a little muddled and confusing. But we basically discounted this even further than its clearance price. And unfortunately, that is not a static price. It goes back up again. So it's a little bit of like a small window, a promotion. It's a yay, all right? But if we've had 3,500 orders already, you don't wait until this turns into red or yellow. A470038. We'll go through the colors kind of slowly so you can really take your time and look and decide. Here it is in the turquoise and green. Turquoise, green. This is the only heather choice in the entire bunch, so if you like it for how sporty it looks, that's the heather gray and the navy. 1,900 remain. This is the ivy green and peach. Only 800 remain in ivy green and peach. Then we have it in the pink and washed ink. 300 remain there. White and black, guys. Wow, look how... We have 1,500. I say it all the time, and I'm going to be a little I told you so. Like, sometimes we'll have this big number in black and white, and I go, don't trust that number because that moves 2 to 1. We have 1,500 left, and the last number I gave you was like 20-something hundred. Okay. Periwinkle yellow has sold out. Ooh. 4,000 orders. And I want to give you measurements. because anytime we just say top or T, it's ambiguous, right? Like, what does that mean? 26 3/4 of an inch to 30 inches. And you see Alicia, most of our models are on the taller side. And if we put them in a traditional tee, sometimes it can, read a little bit short. This does not, nor is it a tunic. And I always have fun with pieces like this or in jewelry, like a simple stud earring. And people will ask us all the time, like, how can you talk for so long about something that's so simple? And my response is always, those are the ones I tend to want to talk about more. Because I can show you something with a lot of bells and whistles, and that's fun, and I will, right, in the show. But those bells and whistles sometimes distract you from the quality that you're getting. So when you're scaling back to something that is a t-shirt, a simple stud earring, a black pump, guess what? Any bells and whistles that have been removed can't distract you anymore. And all you see is quality. So if you look at this and it appears to be sheer, or a close-up shot happens and it looks like, kind of already pilled and frayed just from existing or rubbing up against the next one, then you know you're buying fast fashion. It's right there in your face. And what I love about close-ups here is you're not going to see that. So when I show you that price tag, the better thing to do is look at the original price and let that tell you what the quality is going to be. Because $50 for a set of 2 is a good value if the quality is really high. And that's what it is. But now that it's $29.98, it's no longer, do I get it? It's how many do I get? And also, how quickly can you get to QVC.com or call us, because we are over 5,000 orders. All right, so let's do the color choices one more time. I know I'm doing it a lot, but I feel like maybe you might be putting it in the cart and going, wait a minute, I'm going to put another set in. It's going to be A, B, or C. All right, so the ivy and peach. 800 left. Listen, these numbers go down. Wow, okay. Then we have the turquoise green. 1,200. You get 2 sets and you have 4 tops. Like, you're just kind of done worrying about what you're going to wear all summer. Okay, here's the heather gray and navy. 1,500 left. I can't wait to get to the black and white. Here it is in the washed ink and the pink. Oh gosh. All right, Camille, don't go anywhere, right? Poor thing. All right. Wow. White and black, 900 left. Listen to your friend Jen Jen. We're going to sell out of the white and black, and we had tons to start. All right. I really hope that you're not going to stress out over this because it's about the easiest thing in the world, right? Use your dress size. If you don't know, go to bust size, and that'll help you out. But there's plenty of stretch in this fabric. Don't size down, all right? Because you don't want this to be fitted. A470038. So I got some friends already calling in.